It's been a long, long pandemic. And with all the Zoom calls, sweatpants, and never-ending takeout, there's one way Minnie got through it all. That's right, finding a new furry friend.
Somebody could ask for diamonds and pearls, but no, I ask for a dog.
Since the pandemic officially began back in March of 2020, nearly 1 in 5 American households adopted a new cat or dog. That's at least 23 million people becoming a pandemic pet parent. And guess what? There's probably more people that fall into that category than you think. I even adopted my little guy back in 2020. Hi. The record number of adoptions means that many animals were given a second chance.
You want to come home with me?
During the pandemic, dog and cat euthanizations in shelters decreased by 50%.
Adoptions exploded over the pandemic, and hello, sir. We've even seen that continue.
But the euphoric thrill of adopting a pet isn't just fun and games and funny selfies. Pet ownership is a major responsibility. Now businesses have started reopening and people are back in the office, meaning less time for their new pets. This change in schedule leads to more time alone for the animals, which can be stressful. So the resulting behavioral changes and lack of attention can result in a trip back to the shelter.
Just because you're lonely isn't the reason to get a dog, because they are work and they are responsibility and they're like a kid.
And then there's also honestly those people who adopted a dog without completely thinking through the process and then are going back to work and really don't want to deal with it. Now luckily our program really focused a lot on what is your plan after the pandemic.
Fortunately, the majority of pets adopted tend to stay with their owners, especially since those pandemic pets have become a beacon of hope to those tormented by the stress of COVID anxiety.
I think sometimes people look at dogs as something where it's just a temporary commitment for even just the day. Oh, I only need to spend an hour with my dog a day. Animals are huge commitments.
To make sure each adoption is a permanent one, local organizations in Washington, D.C., like Lucky Dog Animal Rescue and Crumbs and Whiskers Cat Cafe, work hard to make sure they found the right match between an adopter and adoptee.
We've had over 1,700 adoptions through us as an organization, and we've had, less than 20 be returned over the entire time we've been around.
For those on the fence of adopting, experts say the best way to determine if you're ready is fostering. That way you introduce yourself to the lifestyle of being a dog or cat parent while simultaneously saving a life. The goal? To find a loving home that's truly ready for a furry friend in need.